That's how you. That's how you really know that you doing, boy. I was laying it, boy. Boy, laying it, boy. Laying it. Nah, boy. Hey, hey, I'm pretty good at that too. But hey, but I ain't though. I ain't never did that. I ain't never did that. I ain't did that yet. So you know how to shut him up, huh? Yeah, he think he know how to shut you up, man. I ain't even I ain't even talked to him. I don't even know if he ready. Huh? Now you said something when you said that. Boy lied so much. Did they change the font on here? Now this junk look different. You ready? Invite sent. Alright. Man, tell him something, Peyton. He don't know. Fifty. 50. Why they putting Nah, Joker don't need no rest. He wanna play. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's bad right there. Paul Pierce said it's over. I did, but I said we'll see what the adjustments are that they make. I did say that. You never know. Yeah, you never know. Tatum, boy, you been a disappointment. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can put it on Kyrie. They can put they can put it on Kyrie. We gonna see what he do next year when Kyrie gone. If he's still in Boston, they might ship that Joker to New Orleans somewhere. And then AD ain't gonna resign. Is that other game coming on tonight, or this the only one?
All right, much appreciated,
Man, that
Coach.
mother come
As we
on late.
welcome all of you to our
I can't
exclusive
stay up and
coverage
watch
of the
them
National
games,
Football
man.
League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of
Man, I
introductions
fell
to
asleep
an
on that
NFL
game last
and it
night.
was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Excuse me. Oh, Kobe lost a sin. Dang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. That was before that they had a scheduled time.
And they'll run it here.
At first it was just he had hit Ivan up and Ivan hadn't responded to him.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Detroit! Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Watch it now, Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points.
That ain't the right platform for it, bro.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player.
Right. That ain't the platform. The platform ain't who she talking to in the circle. The platform is...
Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On 2nd down, Taylor finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. Here's Taylor to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
It always does.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Right back to him on first down.
Why would you have an issue with that? Why would that be the only issue that it's playoff time?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
That shouldn't be.
Second down. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. On second down, here's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play.
I lose a defensive lineman every game.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, it's Taylor. Uncorks one for Davis. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And now he'll tuck it and run. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
To throw on 2nd down, Taylor. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Demetrius Harris with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are in for 6. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
Did she want attention? She want attention from dudes.
If it ended today, and I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So
a loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Forced out to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Detroit!
Throwing again is Darnold. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And McManus able to put it through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game,
what a pedestal part come in at? Who's the pedestal in the situation?
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still
who's the pedestal in the situation?
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the
Who?
playoffs. But
Well,
you know
who's
they're trying
God
to
in the
bump up to be one of
situation?
those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team.
So
right?
who's the?
Because
So who on the
right where they're
pedestal though? I'm still kind of
a
confused.
two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
So
there's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Taylor now to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that
That's
answer.
cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Third and long, it's Taylor. And he's got Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Again, it's Taylor. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before the break. Darnold, he's going to wind up and air it out. And it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Taylor. Caught right side, Davis. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Here's Taylor, looking to throw on second down. Over the middle, complete. That's wrong. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And on the ground they go with a running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Taylor.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Slow. Z. Two jet.
pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This is caught inside.
Yeah, that.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Like, if it ain't an issue, if it's not an issue at all, I don't see why that would be an issue.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal.
But that's a part that's a part of the platform, though. Why you don't go to use that platform?
But that also doesn't mean you
because
just
that adds into
maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
But that adds to why we say that's not the platform. What's the other reason why we would say that's not the platform? Because of everything that comes with it.
Backfield here on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd and goal, Taylor. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
A very solid gain of 27.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A first down throw, Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And they'll go on the ground. And an alley to run. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point, tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now Taylor on first down.
Oh, yeah.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
Picked off at the 48. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. Bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
Over.
Dang.
after the interception. Here's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up.
I don't got no, ain't nobody in my DMs. Like, come on, man. I did.
Second and 10.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
Darnold from the gun. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. That's now his second interception in his many weeks
y'all
from
these
his
sitting at the same
linebacker
time.
position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's
what
sort
I
of
was throwing it
continuing
to.
here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
To throw on second down, Taylor. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 42 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Now Taylor to throw again. Eluding the pressure right.
Why did you come up?
And that is caught.
What?
Touchdown Falcons.
Wow.
Demetrius Harris with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And he knocks it through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jeffrey with catch left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! 56. Lucky.
On first down, it's Darnold. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Travis Benjamin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Taylor. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On second down, Taylor. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Should have led that to the sideline, big dog.
Not when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Taylor. And he took the contact.
Oh, you let him get that off?
And the ball drops.
That's a sack.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Detroit! Gone!
On second down, Darnold.
Oh, you got to. It's two of y'all right there.
There on the scramble, and now it's third down. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Able to find Deion Kane, complete. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A big play for the Saints on third down. 64 yards.
I ain't got none of my doggone weapons out here out wide, man.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll run it here. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Darnold now on second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He can run for it.
Oh, I had a touchdown.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to pick that block up.
The conversion, it makes it 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Time for a break.
Chain.
We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he'll take this.
Holding on to 74.
Now hold on.
Yep.
We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
How'd I know?
Game that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards on this.
And another receiver. And it made me use a timeout. Oh, my God.
Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And McManus able to put it through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that's pick. Let's go. Defense going to make a play. Defense going to make a play when we got to. Let's get out of here.
As this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Depleted and everything, nigga. Ain't got no receivers, no defensive linemen. Let's go. No defensive tackles, rather. My bad. I got my ends, but my defensive tackles, I need them boys. Yeah, it's over. He took another L. He played pretty good, too. Played pretty good.
Take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done.
He played a good game.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Saints, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.